Hey everybody. It always seems like if there's anything that's going to go wrong, it's always with me. It's always going to be on a holiday weekend, and this Easter has been no exception. So yesterday I left Cheyenne, Wyoming. There was a windstorm that went through Cheyenne yesterday, and Cheyenne is right on the border with Colorado. Literally, it's just 7 miles, 8 miles, something like that, from the border of Colorado up to Cheyenne. So, right at the border, literally between mile marker 2 and mile marker 4, there were 4 big trucks that had blown over. They had signs up there saying extreme blowover risk, closed to all light and high profile vehicles. I was a high profile vehicle, but I was better than 40,000 pounds of freight in my box. So I managed to make it through there. At least 4 of the big trucks did not make that. Anyway, I got down into, I was headed to Avon, Colorado, and then Steamboat Springs, and then which I love that town. There's something about that town that's just really appealing to me. It's a ski town, but it's more of a I guess a summer type town. They have a lot of activities in the summertime as well. Anyway, I was on my way down there and made it through Denver and was headed up the mountain. And all of a sudden, my truck started sounding like it was about to throw a rod. I had a second check engine light that come on. And then shortly after that, my stop, the red check engine light that says stop, it came on. My truck started shutting down. I could hit the override, which would give me 2 minutes of continuing to run. And I managed to limp and limp and limp. I made it about a half a mile to the TA truck stop. Anyway, I called in to breakdown and made all the necessary phone calls, and breakdown did not want the TA to look at it. They wanted to bring a tow truck, and they towed me to a place called Transwest, who is a dealer here in Brighton, Colorado, which is on the northeast side of Denver, out by the airport. So they towed me there, and then as you can see, they've put me up in a motel. So I spent the night here in a motel. It looks like I'm probably going to spend another night, at least one more night here. I started making phone calls this morning and letting everybody know. This is one of those gray areas that I'm not sure that I understand completely, because I am a national driver, but I'm on loan to the Walmart distribution center in Cheyenne. Normally, my home terminal would handle all this kind of stuff, but I'm actually working for Cheyenne, and I don't know how much they handle. I don't know how much my home terminal handles. In the meantime, my truck is in a shop, and I don't know. So anyway, I started making phone calls this morning, and I've called into Lenore City, which is my home terminal. I've called the dealer to ask them if they have any updates. They're telling me that today is Monday. It's probably going to be Wednesday before they even look at my truck. I'm thinking that it's probably nothing real big, although because they had just replaced the injectors in it, it may be some kind of an issue with the injectors. I don't know. I really don't know. Diesel engines, as a general rule, they sound like sometimes when they're under a load, they sound like they're going to sling a rod anyway compared to a gas engine, and that's really all I've got to go on. So I don't know. I don't know how much of this is I know it's not normal. I know things are there. It may be something electronic that's causing the problem. I just don't know. So anyway, I'm in a motel room, and it looks like I'm going to be here at least another day until they get it all figured out. So that's kind of where we stand. I'm wanting to get everything done and settled by Saturday because I'm flying my wife out here, and she's going to stay with me for a week. So I really would kind of like to have things settled. I really would like to get my truck back. I literally hate having to swap trucks. And if they just put me in a loaner, I don't have any of my bedding. I don't have any of my, the stuff that I use every day going down the road. Even though it's a lot of stuff I have in my truck, I use it. So I don't have anything in there that I don't use. So anyway, so is the life of an over-the-road truck driver. I have not, they sent another driver to pick up the trailer and continue on with my load. So I'm 1,000 miles out on that load. And now I'm sitting here getting breakdown pay, which is, it's nothing compared to what I would make if I were driving. So it's better than nothing. A lot of trucking companies give you nothing, so it's not a complaint. Don't misunderstand that. It's just that they want to keep me rolling, and I want to keep me rolling. It gives everybody an incentive to keep me rolling, and that's the way it really should be. But it doesn't leave me hanging where I have absolutely no income just because my truck broke down. It's not my fault that the truck broke down. Matter of fact, I was doing 65 miles an hour down the expressway and loving life whenever all this happened. So who knows? It's part of life. Anyway, here I said I'm in about 8 minutes of this, and that's really all I had to update you. If I get any more information, I'll try to do another video and kind of fill you in. Right now, I'm just chilling. I don't normally watch television, and there's a television here in the hotel room. I turned it on for about 20 minutes last night and turned it back off. I may turn it back on again and watch TV today. Whoo, who knows? But anyway, have a good one, and I will keep you informed. Thanks again for watching. If you subscribe to this channel, thank you. Thank you. If you don't, please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you.